Hey guys, I am using this as my intro for the video I'm releasing today. This was not the video that I planned on putting out this weekend, but first let me tell you where I'm at. So I'm in Bear Lake, or well, it's actually Garden City, Utah, with my family, like my what do they call it? Anyway, my mom and dad and my siblings and things like that, for our made-up holiday that I'm not going to, well, I don't know. I guess I can just tell you real quick what we do. We get together in January, usually, if it works out, and it did for years and years and years. But instead of getting together for Thanksgiving and Christmas, they allow us to spend that with our in-laws so that there's no, question as to where we're spending those holidays. So it makes things easy as far as that goes. And then in January, we celebrate both of those things combined. So I am in Bear Lake right now with my family, and I did not have time to put the finishing touches on the video that I had planned on putting out this week. So yeah, that's just how it goes sometimes. So I will finish that for next weekend, but and I feel like kind of a cop-out because this is the second week in a row that I have put out a members only video as a regular video, although I am adding a little bit to it. But before we get into the video, I have to show you this place that we're staying, which is well, they call it a cabin. It's so funny because they're really just houses, but because it's in a resort town, they just call them cabin rentals. It's an Airbnb basically, but it belongs to a family of it's my sister's friends. Wait, oh my gosh, can't think. My sister is friends with this family who is letting us stay in their property. So I have to show you one of my favorite things about this property, and it's beautiful. So let me turn the camera around and walk out here. First of all, here is the room that I am staying in. No, I didn't make my bed. That's okay, because I'm just kind of sleeping on top of the cover so that we don't have to take this down and wash all the sheets and everything. Oh, and isn't that the cutest little cart to put all the pillows, the decorative pillows? I've always wondered, where do you put those at night? I mean, I just kind of stack them on my floor, just kind of against the wall, but that's so much better, so that they stay off the floor. But anyway, I loved it. Okay, some of my family might be out here, so yeah, I don't even know what they're doing. Let's see what they're doing. Hi guys. Hi, I'm just filming a little intro to my video, so I'm just, saying hi here. Because I have to show them the hidden room, since that's like my favorite thing ever. Okay, so here is this cool bookshelf. Isn't that pretty? But it's got this little hidden room back here. Okay, how do we open it? Oh, just like that. Isn't that so cute? I love this. Yeah. Anyway, because if you know me and have followed me for a while, I do love my hidden rooms. So just had to show you that. Oh, here's a little peek at the lake. It's beautiful. So anyway, that's where I am. Okay, you want to see how ridiculous I am? I packed up my entire desktop computer and freaking huge monitor, my microphone, and my Stream Deck, which I won't explain what that is, but yeah, my whole setup. I brought it up here because I had no time to finish my other video. Here, let me turn this back around. Or, put out the video that I had planned on before I left. And so I thought, I'm just packing it up and I'll figure out what I'm doing once I get up there. So that's why I brought the whole thing. And then I got up here and was like, I don't have time to put the finishing touches on the one that I was planning to do. So instead, I am, like I mentioned, releasing another members only video, but I did add a little bit to it, plus this intro. But I also wanted to mention that I'm going to be super busy doing a lot of really good free cleanings very soon, because I was able to get a post into one of the local community news Facebook pages, because our own, like, for some reason, my own city won't allow me to post there anymore. I don't know why. I think that they think I'm trying to promote my YouTube channel. I'm like, no, I'm just looking for people to help for free. So it was kind of frustrating. And I even emailed the admins and they don't care. So I went to a neighboring community who was kind enough to let me post it. And I've gotten 18 requests so far. And a lot of them are excellent. I haven't gotten pictures from everybody yet, but so far the ones that I've gotten, these are going to be some good cleanings. I can't wait to show you. So yeah, I'm excited to get back to busy again. But yeah, I think that's about all I wanted to say in my intro. So just remember, this was narrated for members only. So if you're thrown off by that, that's why. I just want to preface it with that. So I hope you enjoy, and we'll get to more regular, kind of regular video next week, but I will be getting back into some really good stuff here soon, so stay tuned for that, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye, guys. Hi, members. Okay, today we're at Tish's house, and I'm going to be putting together some IKEA bookshelves, but first, here's Coda to welcome you as well with his hot breath, and then we'll just get right into it. All right. So we're putting this basically right where this is.
I think so.
Okay.
Don't you?
Are you? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, because we want to hide that hole in the wall.
Oh, right. Yeah, I forgot about the hole in the wall. Yep. Okay. So what do you want to do with this? Like, are you done with this box, or you still want?
We can just slide it down the stairs and get rid of it.
Okay. I have a lot of new members, so I want to welcome all of you. A lot of you were gifted memberships last week on my live from Mac or my brother Nick, which was so nice of them, and I'm so excited to have all you guys here enjoying this extra content. Woo! That was fun. So if you're new here, you may not know who Tisha is. She is one of my very best friends, lives right here close to me, and she's had a lot of health challenges over the last few years, and I mean, really her whole life, but it's gotten really bad over the last few years, and her house has gotten to a point where she has needed some help with it. So I've been over there helping almost every Monday for like the first year that I started my YouTube channel. I haven't been over there as much lately because I have been crazy busy and it's just tapered off a little bit, but this was actually filmed back in December of last year. It was actually on my anniversary, December 18th. So I have a lot of content from her house that I just haven't even had a chance to turn into any kind of video. So this is me trying to catch up on some of the extra footage that I have for my members. I may eventually combine some of this footage from Tisha's house and make it into a video for my regular viewers, but for now it's just for you guys. So I'm going to let you enjoy a lot of the original sound in this video because for some reason that sound of tapping in the dowels and the nails, it sounds so amazing sped up. I don't know why. It just tickles my brain. It feels good. So I'm sure a lot of you like it as well. So I'll be quiet through a lot of it, but also realize that there is a lot of talking going on because our kids are home and playing games in the background. So sorry about that chatter, but hopefully the little tapping sounds make up for it. I also don't know why, but I absolutely love the footprint on the bottom of my shoes. It makes me so happy and is about the main reason that I wear ALTRAs. So ALTRAS, that's what they are. If anybody wants a footprint sole shoe, but I'll also link it in the description of this video. I don't usually do that on members only, but I thought if anybody else is like, oh, I have to have me some footprint sole shoes, I will give you that link. So anyway, enough about my shoes. Let's get back to building a bookshelf. And here's just a little belly shot for you of Tish's husband. Building that first section took much longer than it should have. I think it was a little over an hour. That's what it was according to what I had recorded. Of course, you know, there's some talking in there too, but I got a little faster with each section. So this is a bigger middle section, and then we're going to do another smaller one, just like the first one that I built, to go on the other end. And I guess part of the reason that the first one takes longer is because you're trying to figure out those dang instructions that never really make sense. And in fact, there will be a part here where I realize I did something upside down. It wasn't that big a deal, and Tisha forgave me. We're still friends, but I did screw up a little bit. So you'll see that part coming up in just a minute. And also, this is Willow. Oh, she just ran out of the picture. And there went Rocky. Rocky's the white one, and then Coda's the German Shepherd. So those are her 3 dogs, and I love them all. Coda's my boyfriend, basically. I mean, he loves me so, so much. If you were expecting this to be an instructional video on how to put together one of these bookshelves, sorry to disappoint. If I did that, it would be like 3 hours long. I mean, I guess I could cut out some of that, but yeah, that's not the purpose of this video. It's just to basically show it's possible. Like, you can do anything as long as you can read pictures and interpret them correctly, because sometimes they can be pretty confusing. In fact, just this morning I saw a really funny reel on Facebook about it was set in the medieval times, and they were trying to put together a catapult, and it was hilarious because, you know, it was all about them trying to read the instructions on how to put it together, and it was not going well. And anyway, you can imagine, maybe some of you have seen it. It's pretty funny. That little blur of blonde hair that you see running by every once in a while, that's Camille. And then her son, I think he's passed by the camera a couple times. That's Jovi. So I just want to say hi to them because I know they love that. So hi, Jovi and Camille. So this is the one that I put together a little bit upside down. And I'm going to blame Rocky because he's supposed to be supervising me, and instead I think he's a little bit more of a distraction. Right about here, you'll see me start to realize I've done something wrong.
Fast.
I did that upside down. Well, it'll be covered by books. Like these ones I did right where that's on the bottom.
Oh.
But like you have to flip. Anyway, it's real things. I also realized that I told you guys wrong. It is 2 bigger ends with the smaller one in the middle, not the bigger one with 2 small ones on the end. Does that make sense? Anyway, you'll see. It'll all come together. Okay, you have some shelves. Right. Let's see, what other sizes do we have here? This was probably the hardest part of this whole situation, was trying to figure out where to put the books, what sizes go where, whether we should put them in like by author, by size. And there are some pretty odd sized books out there that are really short and long, and you put those on or horizontally, and or sorry, not horizontally, vertically instead of horizontally. And I mean, most of these were kids' books, and a lot of them were the same size, which is nice, but those ones that are just that weird size, it was hard to figure out where to put them all. But that's why I'm trying to figure out just where to put all the adult books and yearbooks and things like that Tisha had first. And while she's kind of sorting off camera the children's books into sizes and categories, kind of. Book. That was one of
Isn't that like
favorites. Yes.
top
Yes.
10 5 favorites ever?
who else had that book or at least remembers that book, because it really was one of my favorites growing up, along with all of the like golden, or the golden books? I can't remember. Anyway, she had a few here. I can't remember what they're called exactly, but also another thing that I loved when I was growing up is going to the library and getting the cassette tapes that had a book along with it, and then you pop that in and it reads the story to you. Oh, those were the innocent days before this world went and got all crazy.
I know, right?
An OCD person, like this kind of OCD person. Be like, what are you doing?
Stop.
That is
Just
not...
stop. That's not how you do a bookcase.
No. And I really do like to get it organized as best I can.
But at
like,
first, let's just get it in
there,
and then we can like, you know what I'm saying?
And then go, yeah. but yeah, stuff like this, I'm like, those really long, I'm like, they're so, I mean, I guess we can put it right there, but yeah. It
Who's your
everything
math
off. I'm
teacher?
like,
Doesn't that drive me nuts? It does
like,
drive me a little
doesn't
nuts.
Go with, yeah. Just weird sized books. We're very
Did you do your homework yet?
they're like cut out into a different shape.
Right. And it's just these those in here. Like,
Yeah, you did it. Okay, ready up.
thank you, my little sister, and that was their favorite book that we read all the time.
Oh
Ready for
my
this,
gosh,
Eva?
I found the funniest book. I took a picture of it,
Yeah,
but let me see if I can remember the name, so I have to look it up.
This
So I
kid's
can
leaving
look
his
it up.
auto shop
It was like the
2
day
times,
my
and I
fart
got
followed
it
me
in
to
the
hockey
first
or something. But it's like a whole series of books. The day my fart followed me to something or other, and it's so. I mean, I went. I listened to it. Like I listened
Wait, we're
to
doing desert?
somebody read it to me.
Oh my
Like,
gosh.
I just went and looked it up on YouTube and found somebody who was reading it. And oh my gosh, it was so funny. Maybe it's just because I'm immature, but I find those kinds of books hilarious. Does anybody else have any favorite potty humor books they want to share with me so I can go check them out?
Holy cow, look at this.
Yeah. Woohoo. Okay, well, we'll stop there for now. And that's actually where I had ended my members only video, because I thought that I didn't have any other footage, and then I remembered that I had this. So I'm just adding this little bit of coming back another day and putting more books on the shelf. However, as things often go over at Tish's when I'm working over there, we don't always finish the projects that we start on, because often there are other more pressing things that we need to get to, and so we don't always come back and finish up putting the books all perfectly on the bookshelf. And I don't have an amazing before and after of this, but hopefully it was still a fun video for you and you enjoyed it regardless. And I really appreciate you guys being patient with me as I try to get my feet back under me and get back to some of those bigger transformations for you. And thank you for allowing me to spend some time with my family this weekend. So you guys are the best. Thanks so much. We'll see you on the next one, and bye from beautiful Bear Lake.